Hi guys, this is Colin from TDN Training. I'm one of the senior trainers here. With me today I've got a special guest. I'll introduce you in a moment. Give you a quick background. He was one of my first training groups that I had when starting here, and to my pleasure he's turning to become a very great technician. He's just finished his 1 week advanced course with us, and a special congratulations as well as he's completed his IMI PDR and EV. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce everyone to Graham Seaton. How are we?
Good mate, good.
Good. So how's things been?
Good, quick.
Yes.
The progression in the year has just been totally unexpected.
Yeah, because I think we was talking about it, it's pretty much a year to the day since you've done your foundation course, isn't it?
Yeah.
So just phenomenal, isn't it? Just goes. And have you found throughout COVID, has that affected you too much with your practice and work?
Not really, no. So the first week lockdown hit, I think it just shocked everyone how quiet everywhere went. But I still managed to carry on practicing. I had jobs here and there, letting customers know what the situation was with it all, if they were still happy for me to do work.
Yeah.
As you do, we still did the work.
Yeah.
Just followed guidelines.
You're pretty much all happy and settled now?
Yeah. Everything's good, everything's the way I wanted it to go. Again, didn't expect it, but it's just been great.
What drew you to PDR? What got you interested?
Well, I've been in the motor trade all my life since I left school at 16, paint spraying, multiple places. You'd always see dent technicians in and out, different body shops I'd always been in. Just fancied it's interesting what they were doing. They were still working on cars, but to chop down the times that it was taking us conventionally to repair stuff, so how were they doing it?
Yeah.
How were they doing something like that? They come in, do the work, and they're gone.
Yeah.
So it just always intrigued me, and then sort of, I'd say the last 2 years was when I really thought, I want to do this now. So I did a bit of research online and thought, I'm going to give it a go. Went for it. Yeah.
And what made you decide to come to TDN? Was it any particular thing that you found on research, or?
Yeah, really, yeah. First things you do, get on the internet, have a look, see what the first thing comes up, and it was some guys over in America, Dent Time, Mike and John. I actually messaged, I think it was Mike. I looked at his courses.
Yeah.
And I was happy to go for it, but just the distance with 2 kids and my missus and house, it was just too much to commit to go there. But he, good person he was, sent me to you guys. Obviously you know each other and you had dealings. She said get in touch with TDN over in the UK. So I thought, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sent me inquiries out to you. Everything I liked, just the professionalism of it all. Just seeing what I wanted to do and felt I can trust put my money into that kind of
service. Like you say, you know how we worked here. Obviously when you first came in, we tried to put everyone at ease, make it a bit more of a friendlier atmosphere, a bit more fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
So no, that's good. Throughout that course, obviously you were probably one of the first courses where I was actually doing split courses, and you decided to do a split course, didn't you?
2 weeks.
And you found that worked really well for you?
Yeah, it's a flexibility. You could do it all in 4 weeks, which you offer, don't you? 4 week go. I just did mine 2 weeks. I think it was a 2 month gap?
I believe it was, yeah.
2 month gap in between. Just everyone's got their own work commitments, family commitments. Taking 4 weeks out of time is a big goal, but it's there if you want to do it. I just spent that time in between practicing. Yeah,
definitely. And what would you say was what did you find was your biggest struggle throughout that 4 weeks? Was there anything that stood out, or was there stuff in there that you thought was easier than other parts? Or was it just pretty much what you'd expect it to be?
Maybe not the full 4 weeks. The first 2 weeks messes with your head. In a way, it's just constant concentration. You've got to think, right, I need to do this, I need to do this. And it can get to you, but you just, like you guys always said, just take a breather.
Yeah.
Just take a breather, practice. If you can't do something, just go and have 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it's a strain. You've got to get your body adjusted to it, your mind's got to be adjusted to it. You've just got to make sure you're concentrating.
Yeah, definitely. No, brilliant. And obviously you went off on your first 2 weeks and then decided to do some practice. Now, did you, because you actually worked in the body shop at the time, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you was actually doing practice back at work?
Basically, yeah. And any free hour I had to do it, I just did it.
Yeah.
Lunch hours, get a panel, put it on a stand, whack a dent in it, practice.
Yeah.
When I finish, go home, bit of time with family. As soon as the kids were in bed, in the garage, got some old panels at home, practice.
Brilliant.
I think it's the best way to do it, just jump into it.
It is, isn't it? It's that all or nothing really,
nothing,
and you've just got to do it. You know. Obviously, you came back for your final 2 weeks. That went past quite quickly. It really didn't. It kind of flew by.
Yeah.
And then, how have you found actually transitioning from actually going from the training into actual real world repairs?
I think it's just the daunting part is you working on someone's car. Like, right, this is it now. I'm going out. I need to make sure I've remembered everything I've done, everything I've been taught, and just think, go for it.
Yeah.
But you're on somebody's car. That's the only scary part about it. But if you follow everything you've been taught, do everything right, you shouldn't have nothing to worry about.
No. It's so long as you've done the practice right and you know the theories, it's working well.
Yeah.
I mean, was there any main kind of big successes or big failures that you had between then and now that, you know, kind of stands out for you? Was it?
I think it's just like the satisfaction and the pride of actually someone's called you up, go and do a job, you've done a good job on the car, and it's just seeing the customer like, yeah, I'm happy with that, I can't see nothing, dent there or anything.
Yeah.
I think that the satisfaction doing this is just unreal compared to other jobs I've done. I don't think there's nothing like it. It's good, it's a good feeling.
And obviously, I can see you've set up Dent Detail PDR.
Yeah.
How was that something that took time to set up, or something that you kind of found easy to progress into?
Like, you guys give us the information to how to go about it. If you want to go and set up, you can go and get anyone can go and set something up. It's just knowing the field that you're in. So what way you want to go about it. If you want to do customer work, if you want to do body shop work, you just present us the way to go and approach that.
Yeah.
Same as business wise, you just got to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Show
definitely.
your work. Show people what you can do.
Yeah, it's all about being hungry for it, but also being confident in what you do.
You've got to want to go and do it. It's not something you can sort of think, I might give this a go. I think you've got to do it. You've got to have the mindset to, this is what I want to do, this is the route of what I want to go.
Yeah.
Go all out for it.
Definitely. And then, obviously, throughout that time, I mean, what did you find was the deciding factor to think that it was time to come back for advance? Was there one particular thing, or was it just multiple build-up of scenarios that made you think, I need some more information?
Couple things, just a few certain ways to do certain repairs that can be tricky. I could get a job sent to me, look at it and think, I can give that a go, get there and think, it's not quite right, it's not as good as I want it to be. I know I can do it right, I just need to do a few little tweaks here and there. So that was when I got back in touch with you. I sent you a message saying I'd like to come back to do a bit of advanced training. These are my areas I want to get better in. It's almost there, I just need it that little bit better, and did my week here advanced and just nail on the head. Yeah,
because I think we found really it was, the information was there, you had it, it was just that affirming that it was the right method.
Yeah.
I think the only tweaks we had really was just tool selection on a couple of occasions, maybe a few tips on sort of like just how to approach a dent in a different way. Have you found that sort of like open up a whole new sort of like avenue for dent repair for you?
Yeah, like some of the training I've been doing this week, the advanced stuff, is stuff I would have took on, but got it done, but not to the speed, the cleanliness, the level I want it to be happy with. What I've took on this week is just going to multiply that massively. Get me through quicker, do a better job for the customer. Everything's just going to go the way I want it to go. Now knowing what I've learned in this advanced training week.
And what would you say was the best part of this week for you, in the way of sort of like, you know, all the way from Monday through to today? Was there any particular standout point, that just big light bulb and now you can see a whole new you know, frontier for what you can do?
It's the crown work really, in terms of the physical work, the repairs, just the crown work. a few different techniques with blending hammers,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Just opening up ways to easily see what you got to do now.
Yeah. And like I say, I think our time on the glue systems and that lot was good fun, really, wasn't it? Exploring.
Yeah. It's a chance to do things that you wouldn't want to do on a customer's car.
Exactly that, isn't
You've
it?
got the full week to do what you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. Again, we can make our mistakes here and then sort of like learn from that. And, you know, you've now got sort of like so many different, you know, bits of information you can pull upon, whereas, you know, in the basic course, basic gluing, now you've actually got the experience of larger damage. Now you can start applying more advanced glue systems in there. And obviously one of the particular dents we done this week, you know, a job you would probably say was a day to repair. After probably just a few hours we were almost done. So again, we can see, you know, far more progression. And obviously we kind of dropped it on you that it was IMI PDR for you from what we saw. How did that feel?
Good. It's nice to get it done. It's not nervous or anything. It's not like you're under test conditions. Like if someone's watching over your shoulder. Here's your job. Here's your time. Here's your paperwork.
Yeah.
Like being back at school a little bit doing the paperwork.
Definitely. And then obviously coming on to the EV course this morning. Obviously your first attempt at doing a live power down, and how was the nerves on that, or did you kind of feel like I'm fine with it?
I never thought I was going to blow myself up, so that was a good thing. No, it's just steps. You follow the steps.
Yeah.
You minimise the chance of going wrong.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. You just follow your rules, PPE, power down procedure, keys away. You do everything by the book. You started.
And then that's it. It's pretty much ABC, isn't it? And it's done. Yeah. No, that's fantastic. So basically, a great week for you this week, and so far for me, I'm very proud to sort of like see you come from where we were last year to this point now. But what would you say your aspirations for your career are now? What's in the future for Graham Seaton?
It opens up many different things, really. Full time. I think the main thing down the road is get my own shop, get my own place.
Yeah.
And it's mainly kind of that. I like doing my route work. So a few things have come up, some opportunities that I'm looking forward to getting involved in.
Absolutely enjoyed working with you, Graham, really have, and we wish you all the luck for the future. All luck for the future. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Graham, 1 year in and already an experienced, fantastic technician, and we wish him all the luck. See you again soon.